Imagine being the voice behind one of the most iconic villains in a global phenomenon, only to be nearly replaced because the studio wanted to save a few bucks. That's exactly what happened to Robert Axelrod, the original voice of Lord Zedd in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite the franchise raking in millions, the producers of the 1995 film Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, were seemingly more focused on cutting costs than honoring the talent that helped make it a hit. Let's dive into this fascinating and slightly infuriating story. The Power Rangers craze was undeniable, born from the repurposed footage of the Japanese Super Sentai series, combined with new scenes featuring American actors. The TV show became a cultural juggernaut. It was cheap to produce, lightning fast to film, and absurdly profitable. Yet when it came to the movie, you'd think the studio would pull out all the stops. Think again. While the film did introduce original footage, a new villain named Ivan Ooze, and a fresh script, it still relied heavily on cost-cutting measures, even at the expense of its own stars. And this is the part most people miss. Robert Axelrod, the deep, menacing voice behind Lord Zedd, had to fight to keep his job. In a 2005 interview with Kaiju Fan Online, Axelrod revealed that producer Suzanne Todd wanted to replace him and other voice actors with cheaper alternatives. His words: "She was a grade-A bastard, determined to save Fox a nickel here, a dime there." It took the intervention of Haim Saban, the franchise's executive producer, to ensure Axelrod stayed on. Even then, the work was non-union, underpaid, and in Axelrod's words, not pleasant. But why would a studio skimp on a surefire hit? The cognitive dissonance here is staggering. The Power Rangers franchise was printing money, yet the movie's budget was reportedly a fraction of the 2017 reboot. While much of the film featured original material, including Lord Zedd scenes, the producer seemed more interested in pinching pennies than rewarding the talent that made it all possible. It raises a thought-provoking question. Do studios owe loyalty to the actors who helped build their franchises, or is it all just business? Axelrod's passion for Lord Zedd was undeniable. He had campaigned hard for the role, even developing his signature, husky, Marlboro-laden voice. Months before auditioning, he adored the character's complexity, comparing him to Darth Vader, a villain with integrity, wholly committed to his evil plans. Axelrod's dedication paid off, as Lord Zedd became a fan favorite, and the show itself surpassed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in popularity. Sadly, Axelrod passed away in 2019 at 70, leaving behind a legacy that includes hundreds of voice roles and a surreal appearance in Tim and Eric's billion-dollar movie. His love for his craft and his fight to stay part of the Power Rangers universe remind us of the human stories behind the screen. But here's the real question. Should studios prioritize profit over the people who bring their characters to life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is one debate that's far from over.